Hi guys, and welcome to and/or back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is very exciting because DFYNE is launching their newest Summer Revive collection, dropping very soon, July 19th at 7 a.m. EST, 12 p.m. BST. Something very important is every single one of these items is a limited edition. So please, you guys, set your alarms. If there's something you love, make sure you're ready because once they're gone, they are gone. And I just know these are gonna sell out so fast. Let's get straight into today's video, starting off with all of the items that are launching. First up is the super crop baby tee. Then we have the graphic oversized tee, wide leg full length sweatpants, and a hoodie zip up jacket. There are 4 new colors coming out in this collection. The first being one that we've all asked for, butter yellow. This is the color of the summer. Everyone's been raving about this and DFYNE has nailed it. It's a beautiful, bright pastel yellow. This one is definitely one of my faves. The next color is called chalk blue. It's not super dull, but it's not super bright. It's a beautiful light baby blue. Then we have a fan favorite light rose pink. This is another one that everyone has been asking for, and DFYNE has nailed it once again. This baby pink is so cute. Like, it's giving airport travel. I just love this. We needed a pink sweat set and finally we now have it. And the last color, of course, we need a neutral. So we have pebble gray. I really like this one. It has actually become my favorite and I'm shocked because it was my least favorite when I originally tried them. But I love it. This color is actually so beautiful on and it's such a perfect neutral. The only color that will not be coming out in the oversized tees as well as the cropped baby tees is butter yellow. Instead, they've replaced it with classic bright white. Not sure why they did that because I do think yellow would have been so pretty and it's such a color that we've all been wanting and waiting for. I wish they would have done butter yellow, but I guess white is a simple neutral and they figured that this is one that a lot of people would just grab and gravitate towards. Let's get straight into the try on of these new items, starting off with everyone's favorite, the wide leg sweatpants. I love these. You guys know I'm a sucker for the wide leg. I cannot do a cuff jogger. It's just not flattering in my opinion. These I love. It's the same material as DFYNE's cargo joggers. If you've ever tried these, then you know these are so good. They're so comfy, super flattering, and very cute. So they decided to take that same comfortable, flattering material and put them without the pockets and add some extra detailing. These wide leg sweats have a very stretchy waistband as well as internal drawstrings to tighten it. I personally prefer them loose and just that low rise look. They also have very deep side pockets, which is great because you can fit your phone in there. I have the 16 Pro Max and it fits super easily into my pocket and you can barely see it on the edge. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall out or anything. It feels very secure inside. There are no back pockets on these sweatpants, which at first I didn't like, but I'm loving that it makes them look a bit more sleek and not as bulky as cargos or regular sweats. These are very oversized and very baggy. I stuck true to size and did size large. That's what I always get when I'm getting sweatpants because I want my stuff very oversized. Do not give me a pair of sweatpants that are suffocating my legs. That's a no for me. So I love how baggy these are and how comfortable and loose. These are my faves. I love the cargo joggers, but I love these as well. I would say they're tied for my first place, which says a lot about me because you guys know I was a ride or die for those cargos and I didn't think anything could top them or even tie them. And these have done it. They're also tall girl friendly. Let me show you guys where these land. These are perfect. They hit the floor on me. That's something I'm not used to, especially with sweatpants. I did talk to one of my other friends who is 5'3". She got a size small and she said with shoes on, they fit her perfect. However, without shoes, they do drag a little bit on the floor. So just be aware, height-wise and sizing-wise, try to think of what size would fit best for your shape as well as your height. I'm 5'10", and again, I went with a size large in these, and I think these are perfect in a large. Something I really want you guys to take note of, which I'll put a comparison over here for you, is that the pink and yellow sweatpants fit tighter than the gray and the blue. That was something I noticed when trying them on, and all the sizes are the same. Everyone that I have talked to, whether they got size small, extra small, medium, large, whatever it was, for some reason, the lighter pink and yellow colors are tighter and more fitted in the legs, rather than the blue and gray are much looser. So definitely something to take note of when sizing, because I will be sizing up to an extra large in both the pink color and the yellow. The material on these is super soft and comfortable. It's not heavyweight and it's not lightweight. It's definitely in between, right in the middle of these two, being a mid-weight material. They're super flattering and very, very comfortable, but not too hot, which is what I really like about these. As well as the inside of them is fleece lined. So again, very, very cozy inside, super soft, perfect for lounging around or wearing to the gym. I've been wearing these to the gym every single day and I am loving them. I personally haven't noticed any pilling in the material after exercise and after washing, but you never know, that may come over time. But overall, these are a 10 out of 10 for me and will definitely be one of my new most worn items. Moving on to the matching zip hoodies. I'm gonna throw on the pink one for you guys, because I think the pink and the gray is actually such a cute little color combo together. So I went with a super oversized vibe in the hoodies as well. This is a size large. I also have a size small to compare and show you guys, so I will put that on soon. This is the large on me. I love it. I've been waiting for DFYNE to do a very baggy vibe, and this has nailed it. So the zip up does come with a double zipper. It's not something that I usually use or utilize, but I like the idea of it. I will say I feel like the zip is a little bit difficult to zip up at times. I don't know if it's just mine and my zipper, but maybe I'm doing something wrong. But here's what it looks like fully zipped. So cute. We have pockets in the front as well as the same embroidered logo on the side of these. I love embroidered logos and monochrome. DFYNE knew where it was at. You can also kind of tuck it under for more of like a baggy, cozy look, or just leave it unzipped and long. This is what it looks like lengthwise on me. So it's a pretty good oversized fit. I don't know, I really like it. It's very comfy. The hood is big and spacious. That's a must for me. I need a big hood, especially when I'm traveling or on airplanes and whatnot. I don't want the person next to me to see my face, so I like that this pretty much covers everything. They did do a little bit of rib detailing on the arm sleeves, which is nice. It gives it more of a puff down here, which adds to that baggy, oversized feel. And then you can also utilize the double zipper. I mean, I don't know who would ever do this, but if this is your vibe, I mean, go for it. Do your thing. It's not bad. It just looks a bit silly on me, but I like the idea of the double zipper. I'm gonna show you guys what the small looks like in comparison to this one, because I will say that there's a big difference between the sizing. Like I said, this is a size large and it's super baggy and very oversized. And then this is a size small. So as you can tell, it's definitely shorter and a bit more fitted. It's still big, it's still oversized. Me being tall as well, it would be bigger on someone shorter, but you can really see it here. It is definitely not as baggy and big as the larges. I personally wanted that really big look, but this is cute, and imagine an extra small. I do think it would be like a fun kind of cropped vibe. The material on these zippies is the exact same as the sweatpants. So you're gonna get that fleece inside, which is very soft and very cozy. I love a good fleece lining. Overall, this sweat set is definitely gonna be in my new rotation. Super cute and super comfy, very cozy. Moving on to the super crop baby tee. I left my tank down so you guys could see how truly short and cropped it is. Like I said, I'm 5'10", so very tall, very long torso, but a lot of my torso is definitely out when it comes to wearing this baby t-shirt. I like that. I think this is super cute. It's very wide, very boxy, but the fit is super, super flattering, especially with the low-rise jogger vibe. Guys, I didn't think I was gonna like the baby tee that much, but I actually really like it, especially seeing it now. It's very plain, not much detailing in the back, just the very subtle DFYNE logo. Same with the front. In the baby tee, I decided on size extra small, which I believe is the smallest size they have. And I would definitely recommend sizing down. Extra small usually is my true to size in tops, but I would have loved a double extra small and make it even a little shorter and a little bit tighter, just because here it is very baggy and boxy. Overall, it's just a super cute, comfy tee. It's your classic t-shirt. I don't know what to say other than that, but I do love it as this low-rise look with the sweatpants. Now for the oversized tee, it is super ultra oversized and baggy. This is a large and this could pretty much be a dress on me. I didn't realize how big and oversized it was, but I do kind of like it. It is a little bit fun. Definitely sized down in this one. I should have went with a small or extra small. A lot of the girls did. I'm just a nutcase and I didn't. But super cute, very comfy, your classic cotton tee. The white one has a gray logo, so it's not as monochrome. I think they could have done like a cream and white, but the gray is fun. I like the way that it really makes the back design stand out versus all of the other ones have that same monochromatic look. So here is what the pebble gray looks like. This is the rose pink and then chalk blue. I really like the way chalk blue looks. Wow, that's stunning. This will definitely turn into a sleep shirt for me and I will be reordering in a smaller size. So definitely take note. This one, super oversized. Overall, this collection is super comfy, super cozy, and definitely a new go-to of mine. I'm loving it, you guys. I was actually so surprised how much I loved it. I usually enjoy a lot of DFYNE's new releases, but this is definitely one that I do believe they've nailed. Even the colors are so stunning. I'm very sad that they're limited edition, but I am excited that they came out with them because they are amazing. Hopefully we'll just get lucky and they'll leave them on the website, but I don't think so because they did make sure to tell all of us that these are summer limited colors. Moving on into my must-haves of the Summer Revive collection. This is actually such a hard one because I feel like everything is a must-have, especially with it being limited, but I'm gonna tell you guys my top favorites. So starting off with sweats, you guys, I really don't know. I'm like sitting here trying to think of what would be my must-haves, which is so hard because genuinely everything would be a must-have in the sweat sets. I hate to say that to you guys because I know that's not super helpful, but that's my true honest opinion. I would get these sweats in every single color as well as these zip ups in every single color. That shows you how much I truly love them. I just think that the fit, the bagginess, the comfortability, the way that they're so flattering, everything about them is totally worth it. And the fact that they are limited makes me want you guys to really get your hands on them now because I don't want you to not order enough and then be sad that they don't have those colors anymore. Then moving on to the tees and crop tees. So I would do the oversized t-shirt in just the white color. I didn't think I would like the white one that much, but I do love the way that the white stands out with that gray DFYNE logo in the back. I think it's really cute and really fun. And then in the crop tee, I would just do it in the pebble gray. I love the pebble gray, which is so crazy because when I first tried everything on and did the campaign shoot in Miami for this collection, pebble gray was my least favorite color. But now after wearing all of them, it has become my favorite. I guess that just shows I truly am a neutral girly because I really love it. It's just such a stunning, beautiful dark gray, stone gray color. I really like it. Now, some of you may know and some of you may not know, but on my Instagram, I have a chat for my DFYNE updates where I let all of you guys know what's coming out, giving you updates, constantly keeping you guys in the loop. And in this chat, I told you guys to ask me any questions you had about this Summer Revive collection. And now I'm gonna go over them with you guys. The first question was pricing. How much is everything going to cost? Starting off with the sweatpants, they are $59 USD. T-shirts are $35 USD. The cropped baby tees are $32.50 and the zip hoodies are $72.50. The next question is, as a tall girl, do they go down to the ankles all the way or is there going to be a tall option? So there won't be a tall option, there's just one length. And whatever DFYNE did with these, it has been working well for everyone because The large fits me perfectly, even to the point where they're dragging on the floor a little bit. And as a tall girl, being 5'10", that's so hard to find. So I really, really love these. However, one of my friends, like I said, she's 5'3", and she said they fit her perfect when she wears shoes. She did say that when she's barefoot, they do drag a little bit too much for her, but when she has her shoes on and she's going out, she doesn't even notice that they're long. As well as it's nice that you can roll over the waistband and tighten the drawstring. So if you do want to have them a little bit shorter, that's another great option. Is the fabric more lightweight than the previous Revive? Yes, it is. This fabric, like I said, is the exact same as the cargo joggers. So it's super comfy, very soft, very cozy. And in the middle of light to heavy weight, it's still heavy in the sense of where it drapes on you and it gives that baggy effect, but it's lighter in the fact that it doesn't feel like it's weighing me down. It doesn't feel too heavy or not comfortable. And it also doesn't make me sweat as much as I really thought it would, especially with it being fleece lined. Last question is, sometimes the front of sweatpants are a bit baggy. Do you have that problem with this set, and are there drawstrings? So yes, there is drawstrings, as you guys saw in the review, as well as for the front being a bit baggy. I personally don't think it has that boxy, baggy, like crotch area. I don't know how to describe it other than that. I do not like when sweatpants do that to me, but these have given the perfect amount of bagginess to them, and they're also mid/low rise, and I think that helps to really help it to drape and not make that front area so bulky. So overall, this collection I am loving. I really, really think you guys will love it too, and I hope that you please take my advice, plan your cart, be there early, set your alarm, and be ready, because with this being limited edition, and DFYNE has been selling out super, super fast with all of their collections, definitely make sure you are ready. I'm hoping they got enough stock, and they seem like they did, but you can never be too sure. Don't forget that if you use my discount code Savannah at checkout, it will save you 10%, and it also directly supports me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and happy DFYNE shopping. I hope you get everything that you want from this collection.